We got a nice looking audience. They're here for not such a good reason. We don't like all these retirements, but it is what it is, and we'll get to it. So we welcome all of you for being here. We'll start with our invocation. Councilmember Broadway is going to do the invocation, and then we're going to do the pledge after that.
Let us pray. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for all that you have given this city, and thank you for the employees and the people who work here every day. Please bless this city. Give us the guidance and the protection that we're going to need over this upcoming period as we fight the weather that could or could not come. And finally, Lord, make us a city of harmony and peace. In His name we pray. Amen.
Amen. Thank you, sir. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, we have roll call, Madam Clerk.
Mayor Allen.
Here.
Mayor Pro Tem Aycock.
Here.
Councilmember
Here.
Councilmember Broadway.
Here.
Councilmember Stevens.
Here.
Councilmember Foster.
Present.
Councilmember Mann.
We're all here and accounted for. Next, we got the approval of the minutes of the regular meeting of September 6th and the work session of September 6, 2016 for adoption.
Move to adopt.
A second.
Any discussion? All fair say aye.
Aye.
Minutes are approved. Next, we have our public comment period. If anyone in the audience would like to come up and speak, you have 3 minutes on any subject. Does anybody like to speak? All right, if not, we'll close the public comment period, and we're going to move to presentations, and we have 2 tonight. And the first one we're going to read is from Miss Ellen Hobbs. And I'm going to read it, and then she's going to come up and get her plaque that we have up here. Resolution expressing appreciation for services rendered by Ellen Hobbs as an employee of the City of Goldsboro for more than 23 years. Whereas, Ellen Hobbs retires on October 1, 2016 as an Administrative Assistant 1 within the Community Affairs Department of the City of Goldsboro with more than 22 years of service. Whereas on May 26, 1993, Ellen began her career as records clerk with the Goldsboro Police Department. Whereas Ellen has served in various departments within the City of Goldsboro to include Fire, Finance, Parks and Rec, and the Human Resources Department. Whereas on January 1, 2016, Ellen served in the Community Affairs Department as Administrative Assistant 1, where she has served until her retirement. Whereas Ellen has proven herself to be a dedicated and efficient public servant who has gained the admiration and respect of her fellow workers and the citizens of the City of Goldsboro. Whereas the Mayor and the City Council of the City of Goldsboro are desirous on behalf of themselves, City employees, and the citizens of the City of Goldsboro of expressing to Ellen Hobbs their deep appreciation and gratitude for the service rendered by her to the city over the years. Therefore, be it resolved by the Mayor and the City Council of the City of Goldsboro, North Carolina, that 1, we express to Ellen our deep appreciation and gratitude for the dedicated service rendered during her tenure with the City of Goldsboro. 2, we offer Ellen our very best wishes for success, happiness, prosperity, and good health in her future endeavors. And 3, this resolution shall be incorporated into the official minutes of the City of Goldsboro and shall be in full force and effect from this, the 5th day of October, 2016. So, Ellen, let's give you this.
Bless your heart. Bless her heart. She's
She
been here
looks
a
too
long
young to
time.
retire.
I'm going to take this out so we can get a good picture. After 23 years, y'all at least get one good picture. That's right. That's what I'm thinking. All right, come on right here. You want any more pictures than anybody else? Come on. You don't want me in, right?
This is for the
Well, we do sincerely thank you for what you've done for all these years for our city. You gonna leave without this? Man, you can sell this thing on eBay for a lot of money. Hold on.
Mayor, would you let Chacole just say a word about Ellen?
I've never seen Chicago talk and say just a word, but you got as long as you need, Chicago.
Good evening, Mayor, City Council. As the mayor said during his proclamation, I wanted to personally say I appreciate Ellen for her hard work and dedication to the city of Goldsboro for more than 23 years. In my current capacity, I have not had the privilege of working with her very long, but I will tell you that as a coworker, family member, I've been able to see her operate and see her dedication and see her commitment to the city of Goldsboro. And I can honestly say that under her working with her other directors, she was a true asset, and she's going to be truly missed. And I wish you all the well. And we invite everyone. She's going to have her retirement party next Thursday, from 2 to 4 in the large conference room. So we really want everyone to come out and help us celebrate and send her off, and also just feel bad that we can't go with her. So. Thank you.
Ms. Ellen, this is your turn to refute, add to, say anything. You got anything you would like to say or do, you're welcome to do it.
I enjoyed and learned a lot working with the city of Goldsboro. Some good years.
Well, we're very appreciative of what you did.
Thank you.
Good luck in your next one.
All right, that's right.
All right, we have one more retirement.
Mayor, could you get that a motion and a second on your resolution for Ms. Hobbs?
I thought we already done that. Yes, we need a motion to approve Ms. Hobbs' resolution.
Make a motion to approve the
I'll
resolution.
second the motion.
Any discussion? All in favor say aye. Aye. Motion carries. Now it's official, Ms. Hobbs. All right. All right, so now we're going to do Resolution 2016-76, express appreciation for services rendered by Ricky McKinney as an employee of the City of Goldsboro for more than 13 years. Whereas Ricky McKinney retires on October 1, 2016 as an equipment operator with the Streets and Storms Division in the Public Works Department of the City of Goldsboro for more than 13 years of service. Whereas Ricky began his career on June 25, 2003 as a Labor 1 in Public Works Department, and on December 25, 2004, Ricky was promoted to Labor 2 in the Public Works Department. On September 12, 2007, Ricky was promoted to Equipment Operator in the Public Works Department, where he has served until his retirement. Whereas Ricky has proven himself to be a dedicated and efficient public servant who has gained admiration and respect of his fellow employees and the citizens of the City of Goldsboro. Whereas the Mayor and the City Council of the City of Goldsboro are desirous on behalf of themselves, city employees, and the citizens of the City of Goldsboro of expressing to Ricky McKinney their deep appreciation and gratitude for the service rendered by him to the city over the years. Therefore, be it resolved by the Mayor and the City Council of the City of Goldsboro that, number one, we express to Ricky McKinney his deep appreciation and gratitude for the dedicated service rendered during his tenure with the City of Goldsboro. Two, we offer Ricky our very best wishes for success, happiness, prosperity, and good health in his future endeavors. And three, this resolution shall be incorporated into the official minutes of the City of Goldsboro and shall be in full force and effect from this, the 5th day of October, 2016. I offer this resolution for approval.
So move.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor say aye. Aye. Now, let's see, Ricky, you're official before we ever go down there. I just want to be sure we got this one right. Okay. And, who's, Jose, are you speaking? Absolutely. And I'm also going to get Doug to come up here too. All right, well, you and Doug speak, and then we'll do this.
No. Ricky is one of the quiet leaders. He has always done something for the city. When he does it with a smile. He never complains. He knows his job. He's one of those people look up to, and you can tell by everyone that showed up how much he was appreciated. Ricky, we're going to replace your position, but we cannot replace you. From deep down, thank you for all you've done, and I really appreciate it. And everything you've done for the city, and I've really enjoyed getting to know you the last few years. And Doug has probably been his supervisor for the longest, so he probably has the most, well, interesting stories if there is any, but I'll let him go ahead.
To echo what Jose just said, on a personal level, I thank you, brother. It's kind of surreal. We got a hurricane looming. We've been out countless times for trees and winter events. I just, like Jose said, you're gonna be missed.
Maybe you could work one more weekend. Just one more weekend.
Jose, where are you going? You got family members you want to get? Come on, get up. And you got to smile too, you know that, right? It's like a choir here. Hey, wait, you get next to you. There you go. Ricky, you got anything you'd like to say? We certainly thank you. We hate that you didn't stay one more week. We might really need you next week. Thank y'all. Okay, so next we've got the consent agenda.
Yes, Mayor and Council, your consent agenda consists of items D through I. We had discussed those previously with you. Again, your consent agenda, items D through I.
Motion to accept items D through I on the consent agenda.
Second.
Any discussion? Need a roll call vote?
Mayor Allen.
Yes, ma'am?
Mayor Pro Tem Abbott.
Yes.
Councilmember Williams.
Yes.
Councilmember Broadway.
Yes.
Councilmember Stevens.
Yes.
Councilmember Foster.
Yes.
Councilmember Hammond.
Yes.
Okay, the consent agenda is approved. Next, we got I got item J, CU 11-16, Zachary Perry. Mr. Rowe, I guess you're doing that?
Item J, Zachary Perry, the applicant requests a conditional use permit to allow the operation of a tattoo parlor. Mr. Perry intends to rent a building on Ash Street for office, receptions, and waiting areas. He wants to use approximately 100 square feet of that building for a tattooing area. He requires 6 parking spaces, and he has those 6 spaces in the back. The Planning Commission at their meeting held on August 29, 2016, recommended approval of the conditional use permit request. However, they recommended that the applicant's hours of operation be limited to 1 p.m. to 11 p.m. on Sunday in order to avoid conflicts with the church located across the street. At that meeting held on September the 6th, 2016, council deferred action on this request in order to allow staff to contact the church regarding the amended hours. The pastor of the church has indicated that the church has no objection to the request with the amended hours as recommended by the Planning Commission. The recommendation is by motion to accept the recommendation of the Planning Commission and 1, adopt an order approving the conditional use permit to allow the operation of a tattoo parlor, and 2, approve the submitted development plans with indicated that the hours of operation on Sunday will be limited to 1 p.m. to 11 p.m.
All right, you got a recommendation before you?
You need a motion.
I need a motion.
I make a motion that we accept the recommendation of the planning.
I second.
Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All right, the motion carries. All right. So next we're gonna have, I think that's all our action items. So next we'll have city manager report.
Mayor and Council, I guess 2 items. First, I would like to mention Hurricane Matthew, and although it appears the path is turning away from us, I do want to just let the community know that your departments have been working very hard to be prepared, from fire and police to public works, public utilities, recreation, our building inspections. They have all met individually. We have met as a group. I think should the storm redevelop and threaten our area, that your staff will be as prepared as we can be to respond to that. And so part of that is encouraging people to be prepared themselves in our state and city as well. Encourage all of our citizens to be able to sustain themselves for a period of 3 days with water and food. So again, if you have an event coming of this magnitude, it is a time just to think back what your plans would be and to have first aid kits, weather radios, batteries, those kinds of items available. So again, I do want to reassure the community that I think our city staff is prepared, but also the citizens to do their part. The second item I'd like to share is just a reminder that we do have a USTA tennis tournament. It will be throughout Wayne County, October 13th through the 17th. I'm told it's the third or fourth largest tennis tournament in the state for the USTA. I think that speaks well for Goldsboro, as we first put on this tournament maybe 4 or 5 years ago. And again, if you have an interest in watching tennis, it'll be throughout Wayne County with the focal point being at Herman Park Center. So that'll be October 13th through the 16th. That's all I have.
That's it? Okay, Mr. Attorney?
No report, Mr. Mayor.
All right, we'll move to mayor and councilman reports. I got a proclamation I'm going to read first about Halloween. So that's one of my favorite things to read. I like some Halloween. So let me do that real quick and get that out of the way. Safety first on Halloween. Whereas it is the desire and responsibility of the city council to promote the safety and welfare of the citizens of the city of Goldsboro. Whereas the city council is concerned that our young citizens participate in the traditional Halloween trick-or-treat activities in a safe and orderly manner. Whereas the city council feels that the best method for promoting a safe and orderly Halloween is through a proclamation from the mayor setting forth guidelines for these activities. Therefore, I, Chuck Allen, Mayor of the City of Goldsboro, I do hereby proclaim safety first on Halloween and encourage all citizens of Goldsboro to promote and observe the following safety guidelines. 1. Parents are asked to supervise the Halloween trick-and-treat activities of their children and to ensure that trick-or-treat activities are limited to children under the age of 16. Trick-or-treat hours will be observed from 6 p.m. until 8 p.m. on Monday, October 31, 2016. Trick-or-treat activities should be confined to the youngsters' own neighborhood. Residents who wish to participate in trick-or-treat are asked to leave a porch light or other outdoor light on during these hours. Parents are asked to explain to children that homes with no outdoor light are not participating in trick-or-treat and that these homes should be passed up during these activities. These guidelines are set forth in the hope that all citizens of Goldsboro will enjoy a happy, safe, and orderly Halloween. I set my hand and fixed this till City of Goldsboro just the 5th day of October 2016. So that's good. So everyone do have a very safe and I hope productive Halloween. So we're excited to have that coming up next week. And with that, we'll go to council member comments and we'll start with Mr. Aycock.
One thing, and I don't remember exactly what day it was, but earlier in the week, it was Monday, one of our own, Saretha Williams, had a fire in her apartment and did a lot of damage, and she's going to need our help. So if you can spare a few dollars, I think that the city clerk's office will accept it and get it to her. But listen, it took me 2 years to remember her name. And she always had a smile on her face, and I think she needs our help.
Thank you, sir. And if anybody can help, we would certainly appreciate that, and I know Saretha would. Councilmember Williams?
No comment.
Councilmember Broadway?
No comment, sir.
Councilmember Stevens?
Yeah, just like to say good things for Halloween, and I hope everybody has a safe time. I also would like to let everyone know that about the Nina Freeland concert that will be happening this Friday at the Paramount, and hope everyone will be able to come out and have a good time with a good jazz singer and just enjoy themselves. So just like to reiterate that, and I hope you can go and buy your ticket. It's still available. So that's it.
All right, thank you, sir. Councilmember Foster?
No comment.
Councilmember Ham?
No comment.
All right, I got two quick things. One is just for folks that follow Seymour Johnson and follow the military. I do want you to know that one of our own former wing commanders, Mark Grace Kelly, and his wife Tanya, this past week, he got promoted to a 3-star general. And that's pretty typical of people, commanders who have left Seymour Johnson. They usually have pretty good careers. And being a 3-star general, there's only 12 in the whole U.S. Air Force, so that's a big deal. And he has moved to Davis-Monthan out in Arizona and is commanding the 12th Air Force. So we're just real proud of General Kelly and wish him the best. I just want to mention that for people that do follow the base and Seymour Johnson, and because they have a lot of friends in the Goldsboro area. And then I do want to follow up on what Councilmember Stevens says on the Nina Freeland. I just got this brochure tonight, and I was pretty impressive on him. She's a world-renowned jazz singer, composer, producer, arranger, and actress, and she's a 6-time nominee. And I don't know if the camera can put it, but it's just a pretty big deal to have this in Goldsboro and at the Paramount. So if anybody's got time Friday night and can go, it'd be great to have good support for her and and have a lot of people there. So I would encourage you to get your tickets. And you said they're still available?
Yes, they're still available.
And go to that if you can. Anybody got any other comments? All right, if not, we stand adjourned, and thank everybody for coming.
7:30.